Let's do a bar chart in Excel, but let's make it fancy. This little example behind me is really good if you're trying to show the distribution of two related metrics between two different categories. So in this example, we're showing like impressions on Facebook versus Twitter over time. And how we've done this is actually surprisingly simple. It's actually two sets of bars. And for one set, we've changed all the values to negative, and the other we've left positive. And then once they're in, we just change the series overlap back to 100%. And you get this nice double bar that does a good job showing how these two relate to each other over time. So here's what the data looks like for something like this. You've got dates, one column for one category, one column for the other. So Facebook in one, Twitter in the other. We've made all of the values for Twitter negative, and that means that the bar is going to go down beneath the center point. And then to make it so that those numbers don't show up as negatives, we've clicked into the labels, gone over to the Format Data Labels pane. And if that's not showing up for you, you can just right click and go to Format Data Labels here. And we've just changed our type to a custom type here. So what you see here is basically just saying, strip out the negative symbol, just show the number. And voila, that gives us this double bar. If you're curious about the styling for this, the background is just a rounded rectangle, and we've given that rounded rectangle a gradient fill. You can see that right here. It's just like a darkish blue to a slightly lighter blue. That's it. Always keep your gradients very subtle. They look a lot better when it's a very subtle change. We then added the chart on top of it, and what we did is we removed the fill and the border of the chart, so the chart's transparent. The background is now just going to be our rounded rectangle. And I've just given the bars a gradient fill as well. One's a slightly darker gradient, one's a slightly lighter gradient, and I have given our little center line here a dash, and you can just do that by clicking into it, and then over here in your formatting axis menu, just clicking the dash option here. Voila! If you got any other questions, let me know. Happy to help. And if you haven't already gotten all the free templates from my videos, I just send them out every week on the newsletter, totally free to help people learn. It gives you an actual file to look at so that you can deconstruct it and just look at each little part and understand how it's built. There's a link over on my profile to go get that if you want it. Oh, and we also have a Patreon, finally. If you're into that, there's a link to that in the same place. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.